So the first essay on first part of the course, Aristotle, Dante, Machiavelli. The the prompt, the topic, the assignment for every essay in this course is the same. What is the most important idea or set of ideas that emerges in this series of readings? Why? It goes without saying there is no correct answer to this question. There is only your answer. Okay, so as you can see, it is open-ended. You have to make choices. That is, it is purposely open-ended, and part of the assignment is thinking about what you've read and thinking about what you think is the most important idea or set of ideas that emerges, anywhere in this series of readings. The adjective important is purposely left undefined. That is, what important means in this context is something you have to decide. Like, why is something important? Well, the whole point of the essay is for you to explain why you think something is important, and those reasons can be anything really, or any approach to why something is important. Something can be important because it's true. Something can be important because it's influential, despite the fact that it might not be true. Something can be important because it's interesting. Something can be important for any number of reasons, and it's up to you to decide. So you have to make a choice, and you certainly, the idea or set of ideas, I am encouraging you to do cross-reading. I am encouraging you to be intertextual. I am encouraging you to compare, to look for connections between readings. But there is absolutely no reason to try to write about all three of these authors. That's not really the assignment. The assignment is to look over the readings as a whole and then pick something or some related set of somethings, ideas, and to think about them, write about them. While I'm encouraging you to think about the relation of these different authors to each other, look for connections, look for common ideas, it's not a book report. It's not a review of what you've read. It's an essay. So look for, there is only your answer. Well, have an answer. Your essay has to have a point. Your essay has to have an overall idea. I mean, the basic structure is there. Well, this is what I think, step one, this is what I think is most important. And step two, why, which is basically explaining it and arguing for why it's most important, or just explaining. So the structure of the assignment encourages you to write something that has a point. And really, the difference between a good essay and a bad essay, I think, for this assignment really is, do you have a focus point or not? If you don't have one, it's going to be a bad essay. If you do have one, there's a good chance it could be a good essay. So there's only your answer. State it clearly and thoughtfully. Okay. So basically, explain yourself, write well, write clearly. Show creative thought and insight. I mean, you're trying to show your ideas about this, your insights into it. Again, it's not a book report. It doesn't have to be a comprehensive, how could you do that in 2 pages, make a comprehensive, summary of what you've read? That's not what I want anyway. I want something that's focused. Demonstrate your command of the text or text that you focus on. That's important. I mean, I've given you things to read. Which is the most important thing, is to read them. Closely. Make a lot of effort reading them. And I've given you a lot of supporting material, the videos that I've made, study questions, on discussions and things like that. So you should have some command of these texts. And part of what you're doing in this essay is showing your command, not of the text as a whole, but of what you're focusing on. Demonstrate your command of the text or text that you focus on. So that's important. I mean, if you don't know the texts, you can't write a good essay about them. And defend your answer with strong reasoning. And that's the why, up there. So if you have any questions about this assignment, please let me know. It is a graded assignment. I mean, it has to, this is not just a completion assignment. It should be written carefully. It shouldn't just be something you toss off. 500 words is really a very short essay, right? It's 2 pages. So it has to be focused, you know. There is one thing I can tell you is it's not a book report. You don't have to give me any background for its own sake on any of these writers. You give background on writers if it helps you make your point, but not for its own sake, right? It's not like Aristotle, a famous philosopher, was born in 387 BC in Stagira, whatever. I mean, that's not what this is about. This is about ideas. This is about your ideas about the text. So any biographical information, historical background is only relevant if it helps you make your point about those ideas. So feel free to contact me, call me, or email me if you have any questions about this assignment or would like to discuss it.